Hello everyone, welcome back to Minecraft with me, Mr. Fox. It's another wonderful day inside of Shelby County. What I was just doing, I was just in Miniville, just tidying that place up, getting it more finished. I'm actually slowly running out of big games to make, except the Glittering Maze, which should be very funny. So in the last episode, this is what I built. This kind of stuff. These giant greenhouses that are also acting as production lots. That's why they're so big, just kind of basic. And also they have the same amount of rust. So that's fun. So, what I want to work on today, also I do believe I mentioned that I got the track down last time. So that's in there now. That's actually one of the things I need to talk about, is I'll need to put down like a train station stop thingamajig somewhere. I was thinking maybe near the logging mill, like the small one, so that it's a smidge bit easier to get to the industrial site. Because right now it's quite far, like probably not even as far as it should be. Because yeah, there's the industrial zone. Like, it's not that far when you're flying, but if you imagine walking, like walking all of this, it's a bit annoying. So maybe if I might even make like a very subtle but obvious booth or something, just to get you over there, because it's it's a long way away, and I'm just thinking about what if I was to walk there. I wouldn't really want to, and then to walk back, and then I'd have to walk all the way down there for like the subline. I just don't really see that being the best. Like, obviously there'll be a lot of walking inside Shelby County, but that'll be for like other things that you choose to do. But then there are some things that I'm like, here, let me make that a bit easier. Because I'm not really going to want to do this for like 20 minutes. There isn't even anything to look at. Which is actually another issue that I need to do. I need to fix. I need to do. One, obviously, yeah, I need to leave enough flatness, gelatinous, essentially. Like enough of this so that there's real estate. Also known as places that people can buy out and then build for themselves. But I also need to increase my views, right? Not on YouTube, no, not on YouTube, right? I need to increase my views somewhere around here, because like, yeah, while it is near the industrial zone and it makes sense for it to not have a hill nearby, that doesn't mean that it doesn't. However, the city is quite close, and I do have to keep that in mind. Yeah, and also I'll be expanding all of this soon. I don't know how I'm gonna record all that, because it's gonna be, because I'm gonna get into like basically a loop of just doing one building, another building, another building, and another building, and then later on I have to move on to Crystal Skies and Riverside State, because they need to be done, and to be honest, I'm excited. And I also am eagerly wanting to fill up this area right here, especially this area. Maybe have another road come back here, go around, connect up with that. Or maybe just go around the back, and then have more buildings going around there, some more going around there, and all that. But obviously I'd have to keep them in a not modern state, because obviously I don't want to leave it like this. Because it still looks bad in a certain way. It looks fine, but it looks very empty. There's not even a tree, which is also another issue. I'm currently now just stating everything that is an issue. So let's stop that for a moment, because that'll get us nowhere. Let's fly back down to the industrial zone, and let's work on the chemical chimneys that I totally understand their purpose. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you something, guys. I don't understand the purpose of those pipes. I don't understand what they do. right? But I don't know what else to do, to be honest. So I'm gonna do some big ass lovely pipes. Probably should stop saying ass. But whatever, it's too late. My music does seem to be off, which is a shame. Gonna do some big chimneys, big pipes, big ever whatever. Then I'm gonna do some offices. There's actually gonna be offices dotted around the entire industrial zone, or site, whatever we're calling it, because I like bounce back and forth. I don't know why. Yeah, so there'll be like some offices there, some offices there, but obviously this is right where the ocean is. So I want to do a road coming off here, some big chimneys, and when I say big chimneys, I mean big ones, like big big boys. And then the water treatment plant. I suppose if we wanted, we could like bring the road down here, and then have like a few offices, and then have the water circles, but like gigantic. Yeah, I think it'd be helpful if it's near the power plant for some reason. Even though those things would probably be miles apart, so for logistical reasons, I'll probably separate off this road. We can say that the power plant needs a higher clearance level for you to enter. So yeah, we'll do the water treatment plant going down there. It's just to please myself and everyone else, because that's our main objective here. Now, things going forward, I'm quite excited for, because it's quite exciting. Once I finish all of this and I get the train stop to make traveling a little bit more enjoyable, because traveling I want to be enjoyable, and exploring, that's completely different. I don't really care how long exploring takes for you. But traveling, I want it to be as painless as it can be, because I have to remember that at a certain stage I'll also be playing this game. This isn't just for whoever I decide to invite, this is for myself. And if I don't enjoy traveling, then obviously how am I going to enjoy this game? Yeah, so we're gonna have to flatten out this area. So what I'm gonna do is basically that, then some stone, then some offices, then the chimneys. Pretty much. I can hear you all at home being like that power plant is extremely close to the ocean. So does this make you feel better? No, I saw it too. It was a bit of an issue. It was like right up to the ocean. When Glitch mentioned pushing it up towards the ocean, he didn't mean, right next to it. So I thought that was one of the issues we needed to fix immediately. So I did. And now I must proceed with fixing the ground again. Yeah. Deforming's not really something I'll ever be done with, to be honest, because I also have to do it for the Riverside State Island, which will be a hassle in its own right. Because I'm planning to do a city. It's going to be the smallest, I think. It's going to be nice, it's going to be small. It's basically going to be an extension of Crystal Skies to a certain extent. And it will host HDFMI and Blue Palace, essentially. So it should be really nice. So I think I'm still going to have this all going down here at this level, because it looks kind of good-ish, kind of. Now I'm feeling that there should be a wall between me and the ocean. Yeah, there definitely should be. Not necessarily between me and the ocean, but just between the ocean and the structure. So I'm going to move this in as well, because it's a little bit, too close to the ocean. I'm just imagining that if, like, there was even just a little bit of a wave, it would kind of just, like, perk up and hit the road or whatever. Actually, let me take it from here. I think I like how these look. Should I maybe transfer the terracotta into that kind of block? Or is this all fine? I think it should be fine. Technically. Yeah, that's fine. I'm really liking how these offices look. So I've decided to mainly put the offices back here. Just like to keep them out of the way. And so like they won't be surrounded by loud sounds or loud machinery. Now obviously, these have to be bought by players. Or sorry, citizens. To then be filled out. Or filled in. Whichever one you want. So it's not my complete and utter laziness of not filling them in, not giving them an interior, because I'm more than willing to do it. It's just that, you know, need to leave it for the citizens. So like they could buy an office and then it'll be filled out a little bit. Yeah. I mean, I'll be in a state where there will always be at least one other thing for me to do, even if I have the county completely finished. Like, there will be always something to do, and always something that I need to do. For example, there's this, which is a big old problem. Alrighty guys, so we have a design, we have a product. This looks really good. It looks really good. So I just started at the bottom, just kind of went 3, 2, 3, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 3. Technically the top is also 4, but I gave it a black top. And then I gave it these sort of supports, I'm gonna say. And so, in this world that we live in, I'd imagine that this would... Why are you trying to invent a reason? There's no need for it. Nobody asked for it. So I hope you're all doing pretty good, because I'm doing pretty good. I'll just painfully, you know, I'm just gonna do this. Is that good? Okay, that's good. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put 2 more of these to the side of this. Probably even move this one. So I'm not totally, although I am kind of pleased with where it is. So I'll just copy this. Now my only struggle is what do I do with the rest of the area? Because the rest of the area is a little bit empty, it's a little bit bland, it's a little bit So I have to kind of essentially plan out what I'm doing with the rest of it. I think that's fine. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So here, paste. Okay. Just trying to make it somewhat similar to the last one. Well, we might as well push it forward. Cool. So before I move on, I really like these offices. They're good. They're all sorted. They look very interesting and very industrial. Like I really like these. This I want to say is my favorite building right now in the entire lot. And that looks really cool. I like how that looks. So yeah, they're all hooked up. Now what I have to do is hook that road up to there, curve it around. I have to hook. I have to do something with this. Because this is glitches work. I don't want to just, you know, delete it. So what I'll probably end up doing is put some stone at the front and a road. Okay, so that sounds good. And then after that, we'll come down here and we'll hook off the water treatment plant right up there. Which is essentially going to mean more offices. I'll probably just do the same design, right? But like they'll be bigger, different, probably more white. right? They'll probably be the whitest buildings. And then those circular water valves with pipes going into the water that do something. You could tell I've researched, right? I don't need to do research for this. The main reason I don't need to do research for this is because I know nobody else will, so it's like... I don't need to be that technical, I just need to have things that you're like, huh. That's it. That's all we need right now, to be honest, is we need things that look good, and there's my food. So when it comes to realism and reusage of buildings, I'd like to think that this property, or this company, right, whoever is in charge of the power plant, or whatever this is, they'd be like, okay, you know, we have one really solid design, and, you know, we know how many offices we have with it, and the size that we have with it. And I see this happen a lot in the world anyway, so I could feel less crappy for, like, maybe reusing the offices once, right? I'm only probably gonna use it once again right here, because I think that looks really good. I don't know what it is, but these blocks, they look so good. So amazing. So, what's going on here, basically, is I brought the road down fully. I've invented these things. You can decide what they are for yourself. To me, they're power storage vats. They convert energy into electricity. No, they convert chemicals into electricity. We should probably have a few more then. We should, yeah. I'm gonna plop down just like one or two more. Actually, let me get the first one. So yeah, they can be whatever you really want them to be, but to me they're power conversion. Yeah, they're power converters. That's what they are. So, chemical converters. That's what they are. Final answer. Chemical converters. Yeah, let's just make this place look busy. This looks really industrial now. I'm really, really liking this area. So yeah, that's looking really cool. I might add a few more over here, just to populate the sides. And then at some point, I've decided that we are gonna have some trees, like some trees back there. Maybe on, well, not that side. That side's too small. Also, I still have to do this front side on the back side, so it all looks symmetrical. Now I'm gonna make this side stone. Let me come over here, it might be easier. Stone. There you go. So replace grass with stone. Beautiful. Ah, this is nice. I'm liking this, you know? It's much better than having no industrial zone. I wasn't actually, I'm gonna be honest with you, I wasn't expecting the power plant to be that good. I mean, do you see that right there? That was my only plan. That was my only plan for this entire lot. If I didn't have what Glitch has right here, if this wasn't here, I don't know. And this. These two actually helped me just a little bit. Not like a whole lot, because, you know, I still have to put a wall around there, or at least a little fence. Although, I mean, I don't really have to, because, you know, you can't really drive on the grass. It's like too rough over there. It's too rough over there. The only neat spot is there. And who's gonna drive? I mean, that just looks like convenience. Like, maybe I should have another. Actually, yeah. Let's connect that road up there. I wasn't even thinking of that. Now I am. Yeah, I really like these. Okay. Now, this looks like a bit more of an entrance, right? More formal, more, I don't know, industrial, I guess, because again, that gate looked like it was for a prison. Anyway, I'm sad to say, it is the end of the video, because we've probably just about run out of time. So if you guys have enjoyed it, I've never actually said that before the way. Before the way? Before the way. I meant to say it before, by the way, but yet I just crammed them in together. So we are going to have 2 of them, right? Because I kind of think that's kind of good. Although, is it? At this point, I should probably just have that to be a straight road, to be honest. Yeah, because having 2 of them just seems a little bit odd. Yeah, I know I have the 2 of the same factory, but that's literally a different thing. So yeah, I hope you don't mind GIL. It's not GIL. I was gonna spell glitch, but I messed up in about 3 seconds. So I'm just gonna give up on that. And connect this. So yeah, guys, if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave it a like, comment, and subscribe. I'm gonna get this video out so Glitch can give out to me. Don't worry, I think he enjoys it sometimes. If I were him, I would enjoy it all of the time. So, yeah. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you later, where I do something else that's wrong. Oh, fun. This isn't even 7 wide. Set diamond block. Perfect.